It's a lot going on with this Crip dude, Gumby, pushing his Hoover line on Boosie, saying he owed 50,000 plus that his brother ran off with. Boosie finna be hitting the California yards and his life in danger. And Boosie gonna have to answer to this, he gonna answer to that, all that, right? And they saying Boosie life in danger. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. Like, one thing about it, if the Hoovers as a whole was really pissed off at Boosie, we would have been seeing Hoovers push the line on Boosie. Ain't no way Boosie been traveling to all these states. It ain't like Hoover's just in California. He ain't got no line push. Ain't been no videos made besides Buddy. Even Whack 100 ain't even made nothing about Boosie. He would have been the first one coming to Clubhouse saying, man, Boosie in trouble. Man, I just got word, I just got calls from such and such saying Boosie owe this, and if you don't do this, this gonna happen. It's only Gumby. I don't understand if Boosie brother ran off with 50 plus thousand of yours and he got to straighten that, and then you pushing off the debt to Boosie. Why wouldn't you just go to court and sue Boosie or his brother? That's right, because the money ain't even clean. Because why wouldn't you push the line in court? That's an easy win. But if the money dirty and it's street money, now we got a problem. Yeah, now we got a problem. Like,
my money on. I need all of that. On Hoover.
You mentioned Boosie going to the federal penitentiary in California.
His son going too for that switch.
His son got caught in,
I heard his son got caught with a switch.
but not in California.
Nah, wherever they was at. I don't give a f. You get caught with a switch, bitch, you going to that place. You're there.
How do you think he's gonna be treated in like California? Is it like you have to join a gang, or because it's the feds, right?
I mean, I don't really know how he's gonna be treated, but I guarantee you, if a nigga bust them doors open, the first Hoover nigga that I know that know me, that know anything about me, gonna be asking about my violence. I can guarantee you that. I need my hooves on West Side. Hoover niggas is supposed to be going to the federal penitentiary area where my homeboys is at on Hoover niggas. But they go one way or another. Nigga gonna meet me. Nigga gonna have to speak up for what they supposed to speak up on Hoover. Nigga, I need my money. TK, TQ, whoever that was in your inbox. What's the name?
Oh, the Boosie's brother.
I don't give a f. I need my money. Talking about slandering you. I don't gotta do none of that. I need my bread. You did some whole bad business. Hoover. They try to make it seem like, oh, some janky promoter, some other bullshit. No, your brother ran off with my money, Boosie. Boosie, he ran off with my money. Remember that? I'm the nigga that showed you who stole your money. Remember that, Boosie? I need my hooves, bro, on Hoover. I need my hooves. Going to the penitentiary area, you know what I'm saying? The federal penitentiary area on Hoover. Somebody gonna answer about my money. I promise you. I promise you. I need my Hoovadas, bro. The last thing I heard me and Boosie talked about is, look, bro, get with your people and my people get with yours. We gonna work it out. That was years ago. I ain't forgot. I need my Hoovadas. I lost $52,000 in that concert, bro, on Hoover. And on top of that, I showed that Boosie supposed to be a real nigga. I showed Groove your brother was stealing from me. That's how he learned that his brother was stealing from me. Because the nigga stole from me and I wasn't going for it. On Hoover.
because why would you keep pushing the line and it's been years or however many months? Keep pushing the line on Boosie when you can just go to court. But I don't think the Who was mad about the situation. I don't think Boosie hitting them prison yards, they're going to push that line about that. Boosie ain't had nothing to do with that. His brother did what he did, if he really did what he did. And that's his brother debt. What Boosie can bring to them prison yards, I don't think they're going to press the line about that issue. Boosie ain't addressed that situation. He ain't said nothing about no Hoovers. Hoovers ain't said nothing about him. When Crips really pissed off, they're going to let it be known. They're gonna let it be known. It ain't gonna just be one person. It's just him by himself. It ain't a gang of dudes behind. So all your partners behind the wall, where your partners at now? One thing about it, Louisiana car in prison, that's a strong car. One of the strongest cars. Some would say the strongest. They don't say that when they say DC. They don't say that, you know what I'm saying? So I think he'd be good, man. That's if he get a sentence. As far as like going to prison. He could get probation or a suspended sentence. You know what I'm saying? He could get a suspended sentence and he just got to fly straight. Or he could get a year or two. He could get one of them Lil Waynes, a year and a day. Yeah, one of them Gucci Man, Tip, a year and a day. It just depends. Boosie feel like he ain't doing no prison time. Hope so. But, you know, they may give him a year or two just because he is Boosie. And then his past and he beating death row. And so I feel like they'll always try to make an example. If they can, they're going to always try to make an example out of Boosie just because his history. But as far as like Boosie life in danger, man, Boosie come on them yards, man, he can bring more narcotics on the yard. He can make the guards act nicer. Not a lot of inmates getting what they want. He could bring hope back to the yard to a lot of guys. So they may not be tripping about it, but that's a personal issue. Now I can see if Boosie violated on some gang shit. He used the 6 Point Star on the album cover. One of his partners, you know, took down a top rank, high rank, or important member. A drug deal went wrong. It ain't like Boosie made an album and it's called Hoover, such and such, such and such. Made a song called Hoover, snuck in the Hoover hood, and shot a video, did a movie role, and he played a Hoover Crip. Like, he ain't did none of this. He ain't do what Rick Ross did. So he didn't violate no gang policies. He didn't. Man didn't violate no gang policies. You didn't really do no Crip, no gang type business with Boosie. You got finessed by his brother, so that's just an L you got to take. Why you can't go to court? That's an easy win. But the money dirty, so you can't. Boosie said they was gonna work it out. Work it out don't mean necessarily that he gonna pay you all the money. Work it out can mean, look, I ain't had nothing to do with that situation. My brother stole from you, he stole from me. We could work it out, meaning if I charge 30,000 for a show, give me 15, and I can do a show for 15. That's working it out. But I can't just take a whole loss and just do something for free, and I ain't do nothing. Yeah, I can't take nah. But what I can do, I could, you know, so you can make some profit, so you can make some money. If I charge 30,000, I'll do something for 15. Yeah, we can, you know, shake hands on that. And you still can get your money from him. Take him to court. But these street niggas can't. Or he ain't even got the knowledge. Or he don't even want to go through that court process. It's something. But I believe it a little bit more if it was a real army behind him. If it was other Crips behind him feeling the same way. Why would the Hoovers apply pressure to that situation? And he a celebrity. So if he come to this yard and the Hoover got a lot of shit going on, whether they hustling, whatever they got going on, they gonna put a pause on that just to apply pressure to that. And what they supposed to do? Delete them, whoop them. Let's not forget, Boosie got money too, so ain't no telling what Boosie can do. It'll be self-defense because Buddy all online saying what's finna happen. So really what Buddy doing is extorting Boosie. Because you saying he better pay when it ain't his fault. He don't owe you nothing. Make the judge say he better pay. So what you doing, you breaking the law already. And if he had to defend himself, that's self-defense because you making it known he gonna get jumped on, he gonna get hurt behind that wall. Because you could be trying to threaten Boosie with this right here to try to put fear in him to make him pay. Like, okay, since it played right in your hand, like he finna go to prison over here. That's what you think. So let me apply pressure with it. Let me do some more interviews. Let him know what's finna shake. So maybe he'll send half or send my money or because I can't reach him or get to him no other kind of way. So I just run this narrative. I just run this play. But if y'all a gang, y'all a unit, why is you the only one saying it? Why ain't no pressure? Why do Boosie gotta wait till he get behind the yard? Or I mean on the yard. When the guns on the street now, like you could be able to touch them now. You can do way more damage out here. Like crazy, man. You don't think it would have been smarter and easier to get the 50K while y'all on the street, while he on the street? I could have set different plays up. I could have easily. If you see he got kids that rap, all you had to do was book Tweety Raw, tell him to come to Cali, pay him like $5K a show. They could come out there and then do what y'all need to do. Now I ain't talking about blow him down. I ain't saying that. I'm saying get up with him, then make him call his daddy and make him pay the 50K. Make him pay the 50K. I could have took that route. I could have pressed Boosie at different shows. Since he ain't paying, he ain't keep his word. I could apply pressure. There's a lot of different ways. I could apply pressure to different artists. But you saying only time you got power is behind the wall. So I don't understand that you think or you ain't thinking that you ain't making the Crip. So understand you don't make Hoovers look sturdy in this situation. Because you saying you been owing me this money, you keep screaming Hoover, 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 Hoover. And the only way they can possibly get the money is if he go to prison. So no pull. So therefore, let me know you ain't got no pull, or they don't feel the same way. There ain't no way if Hoovers was pissed off, they wouldn't do nothing or say nothing. 50K, that'll make a set move, state to state. Come on, man. Why you can't get the money? Evidently, what you saying ain't working. Like it's not affecting nobody because you can't get the money. Your partners got to try to get the money. They got to bump into him on the yard and try to press it, but you can't do it though. So you ain't gonna apply no pressure with that. You ain't gonna apply no pressure with your fist. You ain't gonna press nobody. You ain't gonna put up another bag and book him again, or be in the building where he booked that, press him. None of that. It's just interviews and when he get behind the wall. But you trying to scream Hoover on everything. So why would you wait for him to get in there? Put your goons on him right now. He here, he there. It should be Crips and it should be Hoovers in Texas, Alabama, Little Rock, Baltimore, New York, wherever he go, it should be some Hoovers. Apply the pressure now. If you big rank, you big, yeah. What you waiting for him to get behind the wall for? You must not be that serious. Yeah, you must not be that serious. Or all your partners locked up. The pull you got is only behind the wall. It ain't on the street. Or he too strong on the street. He ain't got his power. He ain't got the money or the power or the influence behind the California prisons. So I gotta, let's put him in home field advantage. But I call bluff. I call bush. But Boosie doing right. Don't respond to it. Don't address it. Don't, because you can't say the whole Crip, the whole flag feel that way. They're not even thinking about that. Because ain't no way other California people, no bloggers, no nothing, pick that up. They ain't been saying nothing. Hoovers don't keep secrets. So yeah, man. Who's got a problem as a whole, they let it be known. Because when you go to the bloggers in Cali and they talk about the Hoover, they talk about all the other beef, all the other issues. Why not this one? So yeah, man, I think Boosie gonna be good. Like it shouldn't about nothing. I don't feel like Boosie life in danger. It ain't in no more danger than any other inmate. I mean, of course, going to prison, that's danger. So besides like the regular prison politics or what could happen in that field, yeah, it's in danger. If he not in PC, he on the main line, race wars, it could be in danger. Regular beef, if he got murder beefs or something, it could be in danger. Other than that, like his chances of getting hurt ain't no, he boosty, so it ain't nothing for him to get him a team when he get in there. He can feed a lot of people. He can help a lot of people. So ain't nothing for him to get a team. If you ain't eating, you've been starving, or you just wanna, be on Boosie's side, or you want an opportunity, why wouldn't you protect Boosie if he got the money, if he got the resources? You'll do that. So yeah, I ain't really worried about that. Like, but what y'all think though? Like, Buddy, he trying to lay his extortion game down. It ain't even scary though. It's not even like if I'm in Boosie's shoes and I'm hearing that, but I ain't even if they was, applying pressure and it's just him, I ain't tripping on that. Like, I ain't even, I know Buddy ran down on me on a one-on-one type tip. You know what I'm saying? He'll be up out of here. So I wouldn't even trip on that shit there. The stuff he's saying, it don't even, if I was a scary dude, he wouldn't convince me how he coming off like, yeah, man, I ain't tripping on nigga like that. So yeah, that's my take on it. I can't make no long video on it. I just don't believe the hype. I think Buddy BSing. I ain't saying he ain't lose his money. I'm saying Hoovers ain't really tripping about that. I don't think Boosie's life in danger based off him in that situation. If it was the old days, I don't even think Buddy would be even playing like this. You know, uh, like I said, he could be lying. He won't sue. He won't take nobody to court. He ain't applying no pressure in the streets. He ain't got nobody else screaming that about Boosie or the brother. So to me, it's giving you ain't got no power. Had that been me, if I got all this Hoover power, Boosie will feel this shit right now. Or he gonna know it's gonna be an issue. So it wouldn't be pay me my money, it'd be it's up. It ain't no, to pay my money. I ain't gonna do all the talking. It's just up. I'm just gonna apply the pressure. Y'all will be seeing it on the news. What you gotta talk for. When you go to Alabama, we apply pressure. This a leader call. This a high ranking member call. You see Boosie is on site as far as he gonna have the money on him and he pay it and we bag away, or nigga we go to war. I don't need to go to no interview. That's letting the world know you don't want no problem. That's putting the police involved. That mean you don't really want no issue. We ain't with none of that. Niggas come on my DM, I got an issue. I'm not coming on YouTube and be like, Mano threatening me, saying he gonna do this and all that. Nah, that mean I don't really want the issue. Jim Jones saying this and that in the DM. That mean I don't really want the issue. That mean I ain't trying to lay him down when I see him. You ain't got to do all the YouTube when it come to violence or nigga better pay this. Nah, I could just take you to court behind this situation, or I can hold court on the street. However you want to play it. Why I got to keep doing interviews and interviews saying that this gonna happen and this gonna happen. That's cap, man. Or I don't know if you trying to make Boosie check in on PC so we could be like Boosie checked in on PC, or trying to make Boosie pay it so we could be like Boosie a sucker for paying it and shit like that, man. It's not gonna do no damage to his career. It's not gonna do no damage to his image. You're not finna let a nigga like you put no damage on his career. Like, he ain't about nothing. Cause I see you ain't no threat. You just talk good as a bitch. You understand? Like, you can't tell them nigga who they beat Death Row for bodies. You can't do all that talking. You gotta show dudes like Boosie. You gotta show. So all them little niggas he hanging around with, you apply pressure to that. Put them Hoovers on that. His artists is So if you ain't gonna do that, then nigga, down south nigga, especially Louisiana nigga, we don't see that. We don't see that. So all that talking, we don't see that. You gotta earn the hats, man. Get you a couple of these, and then I hear you talking. Yeah, some bullets need to be hitting that C8 Corvette, that BMW he got, the Escalade, it's shit like that, or it need to be this. I need to get down. It need to be something. Other than that, the talking don't do nothing. The niggas he took up out the game that's on t-shirts now, they were doing a lot of talking. At least he took that way more serious because he got them up out the way. Your talk don't even, you know. So yeah, man, like nigga don't even respect you enough to when you talk like that to even put a bag on you or apply pressure because it ain't, even when the Baton Rouge nigga was talking though, he had to, get that done because, that was a little bit more, okay, they get out like we do. Like he could become a problem if we don't, you know? True, so man, we down south niggas, man. We ain't going for none of that. Like, yeah, you gotta step on something. Then you can't threaten no nigga from Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Little Rock, places like Texas, and you ain't did no stepping behind it. We need to see some stepping, some bang outs, some fist bumping, stuff like that. Then we can say, oh yeah, buddy, okay. We don't need to see you, whoever you saying you behind, we don't need to see y'all as a unit feeling the same way. So how can we take that serious, man? Like, come on, man. Going to the internet, make a threat saying what a nigga better do. Cause this right here was making you popular. All these blogs wouldn't even do no video on you if you want to talk about Boosie. So yeah, man. I ain't teaming up with no nigga outside the South going against down South. Man, hell no. We ain't tripping on none of that, man. Like, show a nigga something, and then I see you saying something. Other than that, you ain't saying nothing but a whole bunch of nothing, man. I don't think Boosie, he good, man. This ain't his first rodeo, like he said. Yeah, if they go give him time, he gonna do that. He gonna bounce back, get right back to it. Boosie can't fall off. That's just what it is. He just can't fall off. He can make trad music, but he just can't fall off though, because he's just one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? He's just one of them ones. So yeah, man. Good luck to Boosie though when you go in front of that judge though. I hope he don't get no time. If he do get time, I hope it's low. One of them Wayne Gucci type situations, year in the day. Yeah, man. He coming right back at this thing, man. And if he do get time, I hope they let him get Thanksgiving. I hope they don't send him to no high yard, like no high violent, top tier yard, level 4, whatever they call it. Yeah, I hope he don't go there. Hope they let him spend time with the family for Thanksgiving. And Christmas. New Year's, that ain't really about nothing. But Christmas and Thanksgiving, I hope he can, spend time with the family for that. If they can push it off to January the 2nd, that'd be cool. So he can spend New Year's, with his family. He ain't you ain't gotta worry about him running. You ain't gotta really worry about no violence. He gonna just get his money, stay out the way. Whatever rules you want to put on it, you can do that. And yeah, if not, we just thug it and then get back to it, man. So yeah, that's my take on this conversation. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, follow me on IG _gang_spitter, donate to the channel $$ Gang Spitter.